Is that a shark? I wonder what kind it is.
Please evacuate the shark-infested waters.
We all know what sharks are, right? Right. As we also know, many people are afraid of sharks. In fact, in 2015, 51% of Americans said that they are afraid of the fellas. In this video, though, I'm going to show you why sharks aren't that bad. One of the reasons that people fear sharks is the media surrounding them and the fact that we fear what we do not understand. The popular novel and movie Jaws is a good example of the media I'm talking about. The novel Jaws was written by Peter Benchley and commissioned by Doubleday in 1971, was published in 1974. The book was inspired by an event of a fisherman named Frank Mundus catching a great white shark near Montauk, New York in 1964. However, due to the book's popularity and its content, it changed most of society's views of sharks to bloodthirsty, ruthless, man-eating monsters, which they aren't. Because of this, both the author of the novel, Peter Benchley, and the director of the movie, Steven Spielberg, have shown regret for the production of the media. I still fear that sharks are somehow mad at me for the feeding frenzy of crazy sword fishermen that happened after 1975, Spielberg said. Benchley also mentioned that he was a prisoner to traditional conceptions and misconceptions. Benchley said, "I couldn't write Jaws today. The extensive new knowledge of sharks would make it impossible for me to create, in good conscience, a villain of magnitude and malignity of the original." As previously mentioned, sharks are not monsters, bloodthirsty, nor man-eating. Most sharks only take little bites, known as test bites. Test bites are exploratory, and it is meant to see if what they are biting is worth it, and will most likely swim off after one bite. Most unprovoked shark attacks are test bites. Before you fret, no, they're not trying to eat people. While they do have great senses, their eyesight isn't the greatest. Often they mistake people for seals and sea lions. Plus, we aren't even a part of their natural diet. If you're still concerned, the vast majority of test bites are non-fatal, with only 3 sharks being the great white, tiger, and bull shark, large enough to have a single bite be deadly. Sharks, as you could have guessed, are not there just to scare you. Instead, they keep prey populations in check and promote biodiversity by letting other species' populations increase. Biodiversity, if you couldn't infer, is the difference between organisms in an environment. For an ecosystem to be great, biodiversity is necessary. Biodiversity provides stability within a habitat. Without it, the ecosystem would be less resilient to diseases, bad weather incidents, and things of that nature. No pun intended. If at this point I've not convinced you that sharks aren't that bad, I'll just give you some sad facts to possibly let you take pity on them. Number 1. Mother sharks abandon her pups. Don't be too sad though, because baby sharks are ready to swim and hunt as soon as they are born. She also delivers them in shark nurseries, which are safe, warm, and shallow places. Number 2. Millions of sharks are killed annually for their fins. There's no silver lining to this one. Once without their fins, the sharks are thrown back into the water alive or dead. Their fins are used mostly to be used in shark fin soup. Number 3. Overfishing. This isn't really a fact, but overfishing is a huge problem for sharks, whether it's the sharks themselves being caught or their food sources decreasing. I'm not going to end on sad facts, so if you don't think that they're alright, then maybe some cool facts to get you interested to dive deeper into sharks than just surface level. Pun intended. I'm just going to speedrun these. Bonnethead sharks are the only shark species that are omnivores. Each pattern on a whale shark is unique to itself, like fingerprints and dog noses. Sharks can sense electromagnetic fields from other animals through a special organ called the ampullae of Lorenzini. Sharks have scales called placoid scales that let the shark swim well without water resistance. Hammerhead sharks have almost 360-degree vision. Thank you for listening to me ramble on about sharks, and I'll see you guys later. I saw this quote by Heidi Martinez, and she says, "In the end, we will conserve only what we love. We will love only what we understand, and we will understand only what we are taught." Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video essay thingy. I'm trying out new video formats to see which one I like better, and if I prefer just doing art videos or doing like little video essays with little PNGs as sprites, you know? Of course, if you liked it, hit the like button, and I'll see you later, alligator.